Tuesday, September 9th, 1800, at the home of Captain John. The council held at Captain John's house. Present as before, Captain William Claus, Acting Deputy Superintendent General, Lieutenant Givens, Agent, Indian Affairs, Lieutenant McQueen, Queen's Rangers, Mr. David Price, Interpreter, Mr. Nathaniel Lyons, Interpreter, Mr. Ferguson, Kingston, P. Selby, Assistant Secretary, Indian Affairs, the chiefs and other of the Mohawk Indians residing there, Lieutenant Fortier. Captain Claus informed Captain John and his people, the same as he had done to Captain Isaac's party yesterday. Captain John then spoke as follows.
Now, brother, the Great Spirit has allowed us to assemble here in a very good cause. You have been greatly fatigued to make up the sad business between us. Nor did we expect you should ever have had so much trouble or to come this great distance to reconcile our differences, and I hope it never will happen again. I am very happy to hear the good things that passed in council yesterday after we left it, and if you will allow us a few minutes' time, we will consult on the business among ourselves. We will go out and endeavor for the best and return immediately.
Captain John's party withdrew for a period of time, and on their return, he continued.
Now, brother, you have called upon us for our opinion on this business and to know our minds. When you first came here, we were at a loss what you meant to do. As you spoke to Captain Isaacs first, as soon as you arrived, and also yesterday when we were also desired to withdraw. I think, brother, you was rather too mild with Captain Isaac and his party, and I think also Mr. Stewart said too much in Captain Isaac's favor, and it does not appear to me that Mr. Stewart's advice would correspond with the general's intentions. Mr. Stewart is very ignorant of the situation of this place, and he only comes here once a year, and as his business is of a different kind. I never wish to trouble him with what concerns the village. Now, brother, we find the reasons of you having separated us yesterday was for a good cause, and we are very happy to find it so. We have very little more to say, as everything seems to be settled, and I shall say but a few words more. You heard, brothers, what Captain Isaac said to you, that he would not in future stir up any more disturbances, and I suppose he is now very happy, as he was very fearful before the business came to be heard. He studies nothing and knows nothing, and is very obstinate, and knows not what honesty is. He will make fair promises, and never will be as good as his word. We shall never credit him but upon proof of his future good behavior. Sir John Johnson and Colonel Claus always instructed me to keep in the straight path, and I have always followed this advice. And what can I say more? I know the Great Spirit is ever looking at us, and that is the reason I strive for to do the best. We therefore cannot think of shaking hands until we see whether he will stick to his promises. For the crime he has been so great, I cannot think of making up the matter in this manner. The General Hunter said that those who were at fault should be sent out of this place. Now, brother, you have heard what I have said, and the village will never be in peace until those people who have made this disturbance are sent out of this place. Now, brother, you have heard what I have said, and the village will never be in peace until those people who have made this disturbance are sent out of this place. When that is done, the village will be peaceful, and the future will, when they are gone, every person who misbehaves as they have done will be serviced in the same manner. But before anything more can be done, these people must be sent out of this place. Now, brother, you will take this into consideration. Which do you think, brother, would be the best, to send me and my people from this land, or those who have been guilty of so great crime? We would not think it a great hardship to set off and leave the king's land if required, because we know we have behaved well. But by being with bad people for some time, it causes a great deal of trouble. You may depend that Captain Isaac will never keep his promises, and when your backs are turned, he will go on as before, as he is possessed with the devil. Captain Isaac, Paulus the Frenchman, and Thomas the Fiddler are the men who make all the disturbances. Isaac says he will never be guilty of such conduct again. Let him then pay all the deceased debts and go through the customs of covering the dead, and then we may expect he will abide by his promises. We shall now let the matter rest as it is until we hear General Hunter's opinion of the matter. I hope we shall never be guilty of such a crime as Captain Isaac's party have, as I always give good advice to my people. You see, brother, when the white people come among us, there is always mischief and misunderstanding. Sir William Johnson told me in the year 1760 to let all the prisoners go, or they would ruin the Indians particularly the French people, for they are bad birds, and that after they were all sent away, we would have peace and quietness. These thoughts struck me when our disturbances began here. You white people made Christians of us, on which account you have been applied to us, to do us justice. Now, brothers, this is all I have to say. You will have the whole in writing before you, and we hope you will do us all the service that lays in your power. As to taking Isaac and his parties by the hand, that is out of the question at present time, and experiences his good future conduct to make us friends. In the meantime, I shall conduct myself with quietness and regularity to all his party.
After some conversations between Captain John and the widow Lawrence, and after Captain John consulting his people again, he returned and spoke as follows.
Brother, there is one thing still, which you request. You wish all these disturbances and everything which has passed to be put underground. We see clearly you wish us well. We are Christians, and as such are not hard to be persuaded. Therefore we agreed to your request, as we must all die some time or another. When Captain Isaac repeats before us what he has said to you, that he will have nothing more to say in the village, we will be satisfied. And it is expected that Thomas the Fiddler, Little Peter, Nicholas Crawford, and Abraham Hill will also come forward and make the same declarations, and also all those who were concerned in the murder. I will then take Isaac by the hand, and I hope, brothers, you will not be bashful, but speak sharply to them, as it may have a good effect. I heartily thank you to the gentlemen for the long attendance and attention to this unhappy business.
Meeting adjourned till the next day, September 10th.